Woo! Good morning, people. Another Monday, another week started. I know some of you are hating because you guys are hungover, all crudos and stuff. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? At this age, you guys are still getting drunk? Unbelievable. Get your life together, people. Jeez. See, we're up early for you guys and all that stuff, and you are still dragging your feet. So anyways, we're going to have a good show for you today. I hope you have a good drive to work. Get your Starbucks, your $15 coffee, okay, with your venti and all that stuff. Actually, it's kind of addicting, huh? It gives me pretty hype. But so anyways, I want to give a big shout out to Jaden, Sacramento. Thank you for listening to my show. Look at him. Look. See? Singing my song. He's singing my song. Come on. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, and I hope you keep on listening. Even though I say filthy words, you're gonna learn about life here, kid. Okay? Anyways, thank you, Maria, for showing that video to me from Sacktown. All right. Anyways, we have a great show. Halloween's coming up. Actually, you know what? People, this is a public announcement. Please vote, okay? It's very important for you to vote. Vote yes on Prop 6 for lower gas prices, okay? I know some of you are like, it's the way, you're a comedian. He doesn't know shit. Vote, people. Vote.
Today's the last day to register.
Today's the last... Oh. Yes, so fucking do it, okay? Fucking register. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I really like politics. I enjoy politics. But one thing about politics, I never discuss politics with a gang member because I asked my cousin, hey, who thinks gonna win, the Republicans or Democrats? Like, what? Fuck that shit, dog. It's all about the Dodgers, homie. The Dodgers is gonna take it. Okay, yes, you're gonna take it. That's sad. The last time they won was 1988. Que vergüenza. Do we have a Dodger fan here? Oh, Jose, do you watch Dodger? I mean, no? Oh, pinche way. We have a Dodger fan in the back?
Yes.
You're a Dodger fan?
Yes.
What a loser. Que vergüenza. 30 years, dude. Some kids, they're all rooting for them. They haven't even seen them win a championship. Anyways, well, the best side. Anyways. So yes, registered to vote last day. Yes, on Prop 6. There's also I want to talk about we're gonna run a half a marathon. I'm signing up for one, and Jose's gonna sign up for the half a marathon.
Yeah, right.
5K. Because you know what? You know what's sad about Jose?
Is there a 3K?
Huh?
Is there a 2K?
Hold on, let me finish the story. It's pretty sad. Like I asked him, hey, so are you gonna dress up for Halloween? Yes, I'm gonna be a fat Batman. But deep down, I saw him, and there was a little teardrop. Que gacho, man. So we're gonna start to train for I'm gonna train for a half marathon, and Jose's gonna try to do the kids run. Alfred, you down?
I don't know.
Your best way. So we're gonna. How much time do you need, Jose?
8 years.
Nah, güey, estás a morir, güey. Your heart attack's gonna come out right there, dude.
I'll meet you before the show at 5 a.m. We'll run and then we'll come do the show.
Cool. Well, so anyways, we're gonna start. We're gonna select a race, not a race, just for fun, and we're gonna post it, and we're gonna create a team. Wow, is that cool? Is that cool, Jose?
Team Wow and Team Jose?
No way. We're not gonna. It's not a competition. It's for fun, fool. when you start dressing like regular Batman, then we could make a team Jose, team Carlos.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Okay. Yes. We gotta stay in shape, people. If you're, especially the parents out there, you guys gotta be in shape and take care of yourself. Because you know what? If you guys don't take care of yourself, who's gonna take care of your kids if something ever happens? See or no?
Yeah.
Public announcement. Boom. So I've been asked a lot, how did I start in comedy? I started in comedy in November 27th, 2001. I actually thought about it a year prior. I went to the Hop in La Puente. Remember that? Before they tore it down? Well, there was a club here in Southern California in La Puente.
Back in the late 60s.
¿De qué te ríes, güey?
Estás viejo, güey.
Whatever. Anyways. Estamos. How old are you?
29.
29. Los pantalones de Alfred son 29.
Sure.
So there was a place called The Hop right here in La Puente. There's a place called La Puente. And I saw Carlos Mencia. And I remember the first time. Well, actually, I saw George Lopez and Gilbert Escovitz. But, when I kept going, I was like, wow, I could do that. And I talked so much shit for a whole fucking year that I had to do it. There was no back down. People would tell me, did you go up already? Yeah. I fucking lied and all that shit. And I found an open mic, which was Laugh Factory in Hollywood. And there was an open mic on Tuesdays, and I signed up. I had to go there like at 12 at noon, and then wait till 5 to sign up. So we're out there. Like if you go on Tuesday, you probably still see people lining up like losers, thinking they're gonna make it in 6 months. Remember that, Jose?
Yeah.
But you know what? It was worth it because look where we're at. We're at the Loma Production Studios here in downtown LA. See? We're located next to the county jail. But you know what? We're going to move. We're going to get up one of these days. And right here, we're going to be right there. ¿Sí o no, Jose?
That's right.
Eso. Así me gusta. Echándole ganas.
So,
So I went up there, and they said they have 3 minutes, right? And I remember I wrote, my first joke was, hey, man, because I was really quiet, and I was really, the thing is that scared me when I went up there, when you hear your voice on the speakers, because haven't never experienced that before. So I heard it, and I was like, and I was the only Mexican in the building, and they're like, this is my first joke. Hi, my name is Carlos Loma, and I just got out of the Marines. And in the Marines, I met my best friend. He was Chinese, and he invited me to his his house for real Chinese food, real chow mein, real beef broccoli. Everything was good until they were talking shit about me. I understand what they were saying, but they were going, "Ching chong 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 chang, Mexican." That was my first joke.
oh, this is my fake color. Mexico.
Wow, that was the most racist shit I ever heard in my life.
That's how I picture it.
Unbelievable, dude.
Oh, Mexican.
Thank God I don't have to apologize for that one. That was all Jose. I did not help him with that racist rant. Wow. See, then people are judging me. No, Carlos dice cosas malas. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, my Asian American. Actually, I don't think even Asians look at me and stuff. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Keep going with your racist rant.
The color of Loma Chronicles.
Muy funny. That's what. You know, one of my first jokes as well too was like, I used to go, I went to the Rose Parade, and I saw the most racist thing. There was the Native Americans, right? The Indians were walking along with their horses and all that stuff with their feathers, and everybody was going, right? And I was like, damn, that is racist, man. That's like going up to an Asian guy and just going, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. No? Okay. That's the same reaction I got. I just got a whole bunch of flashbacks, like, I don't want to do this no more. So anyways, I remember hearing laughter, and that was it. I got the bug. Once I heard that laughter, I was like, damn. Love me, people love me. So that's what happened when I started doing comedy. And ever since, it's been a ride. I've enjoyed every minute, every bomb, every boo, every punch to the gut for making a cholo all mad and Colton. I'll speak about that later. So we're gonna have a good show. Another thing is, I wanna. This show's not just about making people laugh. Also, I wanna educate people or make them. I'm gonna have a book of the week. So my book, it's my favorite book, and please read it. I know it's kind of dark, whatever, but I mean, I think it's a good read. It's called Night by Eli Winslow. I always mess up his name because. So, anyways, it was my first. I really enjoy it, but here's the word. So, hopefully, we'll start doing a book a week and stuff. So, hopefully, you guys start reading because most people don't read anymore. All they do is just read the headline. Or read the damn Facebook. Please don't get your news sources from Facebook, please. Please, no. It's not, no. Because then you ever posted something that you regret posting? I posted one that Trump said the Republicans are the dumbest people, right? Because I didn't read the whole thing, and I didn't fact check it. So I avoided pendejo and shit, and I reposted, and then some guy goes, "That's fake." And I feel like a dumbass, like, shit, fucking delete that shit.
Carlos Loma spreads fake news.
So anyways, that's the book of the week, all right? So I'm going to have a great show for you tonight. We're going to have one of good friends. I've been knowing him for 20 years. My friend Alfred Cinfuentes. He's going to talk about his life experiences and hopefully we could spread a word of love and acceptance. Also, I want to please catch us on our YouTube channel, the Loma Chronicles. Subscribe to us you can listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and we also have a great guest. We're a great comedian. A good friend of mine, Mr. DjCooch, the controversy of DjCooch. So we're going to have a great show. Please give us a minute so we could bring our guests here. Thank you very much.
If you are watching and listening, let to the world Loma Chronicles.
Hey, well, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for that pause. That was great. Thank you for joining us again. So I'm here. I brought a special guest. He's one of my friends, good friends. We've been knowing each other for 20 years already. Estamos rucos, güey. So anyways, my friend Alfred Cinfuentes.
Woo!
Órale, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for accepting my invitation to...
Getting up so early.
You know what? You're at the age where you automatically wake up early.
Stupid.
So me and Alfred, we started working together at this health insurance. It was quite an experience. We were temps, right?
Started the same day.
We started the same day, and you were very shy, and you were like, "Oh, I'm better than everybody. I went to Mecha." You don't know because you were reading your books. We started. We went to. But did you go to when they moved?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. So anyways, so the company, it actually, they moved because we were working in Pasadena, right? And then the company moved. I didn't go because I'm not driving 60 miles.
Woodland Hills.
Huh?
To Woodland Hills.
Yeah, screw that. I hate that damn freeway. And dude, I probably would have caught a murder case or something.
For real, man. I did it for 3 years.
3 years? Ah, but you lived in Alhambra, no?
Alhambra.
Alhambra, andale. And on ahorita, how's your life right now? He's looking for a job, so please, if you have any openings, fuck,
I'm
hard.
in between California and Texas right now.
And do you like Texas?
No,
¿Te da que no? Está bien feo, güey.
it's whack.
People always say, oh, Texas is very cheap. And I don't give a shit. I mean...
It's cheap and they pay you a little bit too.
Damn, parece Mexico, yeah.
Practically.
I don't like going... I went to San Antonio, and then we went to we went to El Paso, and then there was a checkpoint right off there.
Yeah.
So we got stopped there, and then the immigration was like, hey, you guys smoke weed? We're like, no.
They
And-
probably saw your eyes.
Yeah. My Chinese eyes. So they stopped us, and I was like, "Do you guys smoke weed?" And then we got surrounded by immigration. We're like, "What the fuck?" Do we have a kilo and shit? And they kept asking, "Do you guys smoke weed? You guys smoke weed?" Like, no, man, no. And then they put the dog inside and all that stuff. And then they asked us so much, like, "Do you smoke weed?" I was like, "Maybe we do smoke weed." So yeah, but I like San Antonio. I don't like El Paso. That's when they were killing a whole bunch of people. Like freaking, it was Halloween every day.
Juarez, fool.
Yeah, yes, but it's not that así, no?
Nah,
No, it's pretty cool now.
it's coming up.
When do you move to Mexico?
Huh?
When do you move to Mexico?
I don't want to move to Mexico.
¿Por qué no, güey?
Oh, they kidnapped me with my blue eyes and fair skin.
So the reason I invited you because I think you have a good story. I didn't know something about you like till 9 years into our friendship, and ¿te gustan los negros?
Yes.
I'm kidding. So, I remember I asked you, hey, fool, are you gay? And you were like,
No,
huh?
you didn't say that.
What'd I say?
Eres mariposa.
In my head, I was very educational, like intelligent. I was like, excuse me, sir, are you gay? But I guess no. I guess I wasn't. Eres mariposa, ¿sí o no, güey?
Typical Mexican.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, yeah, I saw the signs. So, but I didn't know how to approach it. Mm-hmm. Right? Till I asked you, and you're like, yeah, dude, you didn't know? Well, so yeah, I did not. I remember one time we were at break, and The Rock came out, and it was a commercial because it was TV. And then one of the girls goes, "Oh, look at The Rock! Look at his arms!" And then nobody said anything, and you were like, "Mm-hmm."
I totally ought to remember that one.
And then everybody was like, "Huh?"
I plead the fifth because I don't remember.
And you were sober, dude. Jeez. So anyway, so that all the stuff after, like, everything made sense now. Like mm-hmm. Like hanging out with your friends.
More friends.
So the thing is that okay, when did you? Because there's a lot of people out there that they're saying, oh, it's choice and all that stuff. And one thing that kind of impacted me a lot was I asked you, is it a choice? And you said, no. If I wouldn't choose, I would rather,
Yeah, it's not a choice.
Right. Okay. Because there's a lot of Jesus, have you gone to church so they can cure you?
Hell no. I probably burned that church down when walking in.
But the church, the Catholic Church, they do wear nice dresses, huh, Jose? The priest.
I used to play with little boys too.
Ándale. Como dice mi papá, los siglos de los siglos. So when did you figure it out? Like, I'm sure you did you have internal battles within yourself? Did you find?
I don't think internal battles, but looking back, that you were different.
Because
didn't want to have little girlfriends, or I didn't. Thinking back, I always thought oh my God, that little boy's cute. But then I was like, why am I noticing that?
Mm-hmm.
So
you were. So when did that start?
I was in elementary.
Ándale. They start you young.
I know.
So what has been the difficulties? Because I think now there's it's more open, and it's more acceptable, in the American culture, pues. So what's been the difficulties? Has it been hard to come out with? Did you tell your family?
With my family they knew, so it was easy.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, oh, it's okay, we love you, doesn't matter.
So
Doesn't change.
Did you have a fear they were gonna reject you?
No, because I have a sister that's a lesbian.
Dale. A lesbian?
A lesbo.
Damn. Would you have
So she kind of softened the blow.
She's older?
Yeah, she's...
But is she a butch lesbian?
No,
She's a girl.
she's a lipstick lesbian.
See, that's another thing that you made me. You made me an ordinary sister.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so I can say faggot, right?
I'll let it pass this time.
But that's the thing. It's kind of like black people when they say the N-word, don't say it. But then
There you go. Exactly.
But when you guys say it, it's like, well, don't say it if you want people to say it.
We have that pass.
Hey, I'm just saying. It's funny too because my friend, one of my friends, a black dude, he's always calling me the N-word, right? The N-word. And then one time I go, this nigga, or like that. And then goes like, oh, I'm a nigga now. I'm a nigga. I'm sure this is going to be later on when we're more successful in the show. They're going to bring back that little comment.
Carlos Loma says the end.
Racist.
And faggot.
One time. Me la perdonaste, güey. No, well, okay, yeah, and I remember I talked to you about that word and stuff. So, I mean, I wasn't sensitive enough towards people's feelings before. But now, that I go to school and I learned a lot about your community, and so yeah, it's it opened up my eyes, and that's why I kind of invited you, because I wanted to tell people that it's not especially. Do you think it's hard in the Latino community?
Yes.
Why is that?
They don't tell you, but I know they look at you differently, and I can feel it.
And so there's some people that just hate, right? Do they hate you, or have you ever been threatened?
Not threatened, but I've been called stuff in the street.
That's right. And still to this day?
Yes.
God damn. But where? Like everywhere, or
No what?
what places? Like in Texas?
No, here
Here?
in LA.
But
As a matter of fact.
It's mostly Latino men?
Yes.
Mostly Carlos Loma.
Yes. It's because of their insecurities.
I just go, hey, hola mariposa.
No, a couple of years ago, I had gone to the San Pedro with my friends, and there were these fools in the water screaming at us maricones. So I went up to the edge of the here. I yelled at them. I go, come tell it to my face.
Ándale.
So no tan maricón, and they were more maricones because they didn't come out of the beach.
In your face. ¿Eran cholos?
No, they're probably illegals or something.
So you're glad that you're coming out, you came out, and you're legal. Imagine if you were gay and illegal. Double whammy right there. Que gacho, ¿da?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm fine with it now.
That's cool. That's cool. So, what advice would you give somebody who's been struggling? You know, the difficulties that they're gonna endure, and how would you overcome that?
Well, it's like they say, it does get better and easier.
Mm-hmm.
I just say accept it. And I don't know if anybody should be coming out right away, you know, in their time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just be strong.
So there's always a support group, right? Like there's always people that they could reach out to.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any organizations that they?
I'm not sure.
Man, you
I'm pretty sure there is, but I don't know.
I bet you know all the male strip joints, huh?
Yeah.
¿Verdad que sí? Ah, sí.
From here to TJ.
Wait, before we wrap up, I also wanted to ask you about knowing you and knowing a couple of my other friends that are gays or homosexual. What's the preferred word? Or mariposas. I like mariposas better. Actually, last time I did a show, right, and I was calling this chick Marimacha. And I was like, Marimacha, right? And she got mad. She's like, hey, my name's Patty. I was like, okay, Hector.
Stupid.
She had a fade. How the fuck am I gonna know you had a girl's name? You look like a Hector. It was funny, and that chick one time I was pumping gas. He's like, hey, fool, hey, man, you know, it's me. And I was like, Hector. Okay. So, yeah, it was funny. So one of the thing that not fascinates me, it's just I was kind of surprised that there's a lot of undercover men that they're married, they have kids, and they have this life, but deep down they go on the down low. And do you find that a lot, or you?
No, it's a lot.
Is it a lot?
And I know your friend Roy knows more about that.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out, Roy. I mean, not out of the closet to my show. Yeah. So,
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Ándale. They're all Mexicans. All those fools that they dicen.
All those fools that call you maricones, they're the ones that drop in their pants when you're alone with them.
Ándale. Jose. No?
Hey, you're the one using the F word.
Because I'm an honorary sister, okay? I'm an honorary sister. I want my certificate.
It's lost in the mail.
So, okay. So, that's... So, let me ask you a question. Is it true that gay men and lesbians don't get along?
No,
That's not true?
it's true.
Oh, it's true?
It's true.
Why is that?
In my opinion, I think the lesbians have penis envy.
But then don't you guys have vagina envy?
I don't.
Oh, well, not you.
I don't want to have a vagina.
Oh, okay, see? And just you're like macho, like a...
I'm in between.
What does that mean?
Well, you know que sometimes se me sale el ojoto.
A veces? No manches, güey. Well, good to know. Any last advice or words that you want to say to the audience? And a lot of my cousins they're pretty they're really against gays. But I tell you, I was like, you're not my primo, fool. Es mi prima, way. You know.
I just think people shouldn't worry about.
Yeah, mind your own fucking business, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't all want you. And a student tan chulos, right?
Come on. They don't want me.
We just want to live our lives like you guys want to live your lives.
¿Ves? Listen up, people. Leave them alone.
Yeah,
Mind your
don't
own business, all
Don't worry
right?
about it. We ain't gonna molest you or. We didn't want to lick at your ass with clothes that don't naked.
I know, man. Then, so please tell the audience that damn, I had a brain fart. Yeah, and so please, if you have feelings that you check out, you know, dudes or girls, please let it out. It's much easier. Plus, you won't be fucking angry all the time. You know, you'll be.
You won't be uptight.
You won't. You know, you'll listen to music like Juan Gabriel. You listen to it happy. And, you know, you don't have to bump those corridos de 50 calibres y quién sabe qué chingados. All right. So, anyways, I appreciate you coming here.
You're welcome.
And thank you for being a good friend. And please hire him. Please hire him.
Or I'm moving to Texas.
Se va a ir a Mexico. Anyways, vale, pues, last words. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back right now. And welcome back to the Loma Chronicles. We're here live with my special guest, Mr. Controversial, Mr. DjCooch.
Like controversial, bro.
Welcome.
All right, man. Good seeing you, man.
Buenos dias. How are you?
Good morning, bro. Good morning, man.
How you been? I heard you just got out of the road right now, right?
Yeah. Just got back, and just got back like for 2 days, and I leave again, man.
¿Dónde te vas?
I'm doing the Punchliner Comedy Club for Carnival right now, so I'm doing all the cruise ships and stuff like that. It's really
How's that
cool.
going?
Really good, man. Really, really good. I get to travel and get to entertain, man, and you know, it's
Really
doing what we do, what we wanted to do.
That's cool. You know what? This is my opinion, all right? I always say that I never wanted to do a cruise.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I just feel that's my diva ways. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I won't do.
Here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand it's first of all, it's our whole goal as comedians is we want to perform.
Right.
We want to perform for everybody and not just one type. We want to perform at different venues, different places, and I mean, at the end of the day, you're doing these shows for people from all around the country, not just from one place. So it's developing you more as a comedian, and you know, there's a lot of no, I won't say like I won't say lies or anything like that. There's just a lot of word that people spread and say, "Oh, okay, that's where comedians go to die," or whatever. And I'm like, really, really, dude? Okay, so do you really think that's it? I mean, to me personally, my experience, I've only been doing it for about a year now, and it's my content's growing, my format is growing, my audience is growing.
Yeah, no. I think where comedians go to die is when you buy a minivan and shit.
Did you buy a minivan, bro?
If I ever buy a minivan, just fucking kill me, man.
You know what? To me, it's some. I plan everything I do, and it was one of the things that I set a goal for. I said I want to do this because I don't just want. Because if I perform in LA, you know, it's a certain audience that came to see me. If I perform in the East Coast, Chicago, it's a certain audience that went to go see me. And if I perform all around, but if I'm doing these shows here for these things, and when the people come back to land and me doing the comedy clubs, they'll come see me.
Right.
And it's been working. It's been working really good.
Another amazing thing that you do is not only is DjCooch a comedian, but he's a / DJ as well.
Yeah, I'm a real DJ.
And
Yeah.
andale. He's not there just to DJ. Like,
The real deal.
andale. So, do you compare comedy and DJing? How is that the same, or is it different? Or
No, actually, when I started doing comedy, I compared it a lot to DJing because it's the same thing. Where when you're a DJ and you're trying to be a good DJ and get known and all that stuff, you start off at just like you would go to a comedy club, you know, and try to get 5 minutes. You would go to a nightclub and try to get a 20-minute set, you know. So it was that struggle was very. It reminded me so much of when I started trying to be a DJ. So like. When I started getting into comedy, same thing. It made me work.
was it easy? Easy transition?
No, Not at all. Here's what it is. I was DJing for Universal. I was hosting. And I was hosting, like being an MC and all that stuff. And pretty much I got into comedy by accident. I think I told you the story. I got into comedy straight up by accident. I was MCing. People knew me as an MC and as a DJ at Universal. And Juan Gabriel, may rest in peace. Juan Gabriel.
Rest in peace. Don't worry, he's not gonna hear you. I don't think he
may
likes
rest
the
in peace.
Loma Chronicles.
Yeah.
I do like. He's one of my. I like his performance.
But yet you laughed at his.
Well, yeah, okay, it's like we're gonna wake him up and shit.
Well, may you rest in peace. That's all I'm saying, man. It's being noble.
Definitely lived a good life.
He lived an amazing life.
He lived a good life.
He lived an amazing
se echó cuantos chorrizos and.
Ay,
Pero-
yo sabía.
You know what? I like Juan Gabriel because when I started listening to his music, that's how I started writing my jokes
Really?
with emotion and just raw. And
Oh, I thought I could see you just like, vamos al no, I know.
I love that song. Well, I like a lot of the songs, but then when I started like analyzing his like words, I'm like, dude, to write a love song to somebody.
I believe in my head, I believe that artists, like singers and comedians, an artist makes a new song, right? A comedian makes a new bit. And to me personally, I see that's the one thing that we have in common, that we were able to express our voice and create something beautiful. You know what I mean? A good joke. Like we don't have songs, we have bits. But there's bits that people call you out for that. Like me, what is the Vegas joke? Everybody's like, oh my God, your Vegas joke. Da, 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 da. It became something. It became, and same with an artist where they make a song that just triggers a memory for somebody.
Yeah, like my joke. Wow, there's a couple of jokes. Like, hey, where's your wow joke? Or you're sorry for my English. It's funny when people just.
Sorry for my English. That's one of my favorites, bro. That's one of my favorites.
So yeah, in that way, before as a comedian, when I started doing comedy, and we'll get to that point where I'm gonna ask you where what was your first time. When I started doing comedy, you do all this new material, right? Mm-hmm. And you're always trying to write new material, but then I would go to shows and they're like, hey, you didn't do that joke. You didn't do that joke. And then I heard an interview from Tony Bennett. He's like, I do 50-50. Mm-hmm. So he does 50% new songs and all, because there's always an audience that never went to go see him.
There's people that go to my shows and they'll be like, you didn't do that bit, and there's been times where people are mad because I didn't do a bit. And to me, when like you said, when you start, you just want to write. You just want to write. You just want to see what's funny. You're trying to see what they get, what they didn't. You're finding excuses. You're doing crowd work. You're drinking beer on stage because you don't have the time. So you just try to, make whatever you can. Yeah. Once you start figuring out what a joke is and how it works and what's the content, you start molding it. So a 3-minute bit will turn that Vegas joke started off as 3 minutes. Now it's half an hour. It's a half an hour bit. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it's molding, it's creating that whole piece. And we don't know that when we start at the beginning. We just want to be funny.
Yes. It was painful doing stand-up when I started,
it was painful for me too.
Being booed and all that stuff. What was the first time you went up?
My first time I went up, honestly, was for Juan Gabriel. Was that day?
Oh yeah, you opened up, right?
Yeah, basically, I went on a date. And I had backstage passes because I work with Universal. So it was the day that he got to start the Walk of Fame, and I went to the show, and I'm trying to get points, trying to get laid, whatnot. Don't say nothing. My girlfriend's on the other side. But I'm trying to message. No, I'm just I went on a date and everything was good, and they saw me. The event coordinator, the person that was working in that event for Universal, she saw me and she goes, "Dude, I need your help. I need Juan Gabriel doesn't want to come out. We need something." They knew that I was like a hype man at City Walk. Mm-hmm. And she goes, "We need you to go out there." And I go, "Well, give me a shirt or give me something." And they're like, "Nope, K-Love gave away everything already." And I was like, "What do you want me to do?" And she goes, "Just do what you do." And I'm like, "What is it that I do? I have no clue, And They gave me the mic. They gave me an in-ear, and they gave me his microphone. They're just, go out there. And then right before I go on stage, she pulls me by the shirt and rips my shirt a little bit. And she goes, "It's all in Spanish." And literally, dude, my first joke ever was me going out there going, "¿Qué onda? ¿Dónde están los hombres? ¿Dónde están las mujeres? ¿Y dónde están nosotros?" that was my first joke ever, dude.
All the hombres were like, "Hey."
Dude, I shit you not. I got a big laugh and till today I don't remember the rest.
The most important part of that story, did you get laid?
No.
Really? That didn't get you laid?
No, I got a, "Oh my God, you're so sweet. I'll talk to you soon. Bye."
Fool, you should have got laid with Juan Gabriel. Wait.
Yeah, maybe, man. I should have hooked up with him. No, it was an experience, and I swear, man, the next day I went on America Online and I searched how to be a comedian. And
America Online?
Yeah, that's how long it's been, bro.
Estás roquito, güey.
Yeah, and pretty much what came out was just comedy classes at Ontario Improv. And I called Don Hefty, because Don Hefty's a DJ too, the comedian Don Hefty.
Right.
And
you'll be book hefty, don't worry about it.
And I told him, I was like, "Hey, brother," I go, "What are you doing today?" It was a Sunday. And he goes, "None." And I go, "Hey, man, I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go take comedy classes." And he goes, "What?" And I go, "Yeah, we're going to go to the Improv. Go help us be better MCs. It'll help us be better,
Right.
More professional with people." And I swear we took these classes with Johnny Dam and Gary Cannon. Johnny Dam.
Rest in peace.
No, Johnny Dam's his career. But Gary
Controversial
Cannon,
DjCooch.
No. Gary Cannon, who I love, man, he's like a brother, man. That guy's helped me out so much, and then it was perfect because it was the yin and yang. Like Gary Cannon, well, it was these two guys giving you a class, and it was, I don't remember how many people, but a lot of actual people that did something came out of that class. But it was like Johnny would come in and just judge you and you put you down, man, and Gary would be like, "Just keep doing what the fuck you're doing." It was this perfect yin and yang, and Johnny did help me out. Like he hooked me up with Mencia later on and all that stuff. It was cool, so I do appreciate them. But out of that class alone, Charlene Yee came out. She was on Knocked Up. Yeah.
The Filipino chick.
Yeah, the Filipino actor.
But she didn't have no jokes and shit.
Dude, Johnny Dam made her cry one time, dude. Like, I remember, I thought it was genius. She goes up, the whole point of it, you were supposed to do 5 minutes, right? So you would go up and you would try out your 5 minutes because 6 weeks later, you were going to perform at the Improv, at the Ontario Improv. So you would write your joke, and then you go up there, and between all the comics and the two teachers, they'd watch you. And then, they'd see your sketch. And I remember Charlene Yee, she goes up there, and I thought she was genius with the character that she had. That little Asian.
Well, you're just trying to get a spot, dude.
Nah, dude, she was great. And she comes in with a backpack, right? And she gets on stage, and she's doing this joke. She's going, "I have a boyfriend. I'm lying. I don't have a boyfriend." But the faces that she was making was funny. And then she starts doing a bit, and she literally goes, "Oh, my God, I messed up that joke." She goes, "Let's skip it." And she opens her backpack, pulls out an old Skip It toy, and she starts doing Skip It. And I'm dying, bro. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is hilarious," right? And Johnny Dam, literally after that performance, Johnny Dam goes, "What was that?" And then she goes, "I thought it was funny." He goes, "Prop comics and blah, 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 and this and this." And he just chewed her in the ass, so she left crying, dude. And I remember Hefty and I and a couple other comics, we were like, "Dude, that was fucking funny. I don't know what he's talking about." And Gary Cannon had to go and chase Charlene Yee and go like, "Yeah, don't leave the class."
And then she came out on...
Yeah, she's in like
came out
9
Knocked
movies
Up.
now.
Yeah.
Like...
You were saying...
So what were you saying? Then who else?
Skipping and shit.
Yeah, that to me is like, okay, if you believe in something, you do it.
Right.
You do it no matter what. I remember who else came out? Becky Buckwald came out of that. She was on the Flavor of Love. You know what I mean? And on that show, I remember the Flavor of Love was Johnny Dam told her one time, like, that character you're playing, and she's like, "No, this is me. This is who I am. I'm not gonna lie." And he's like, "No, you're faking it. You're a white girl. You're this and that." And then here she is in the VH1. You know what I mean? So it was like everybody that he said something. I remember he chewed me out a couple of times. Like, "You're never gonna get."
But what the fuck did he do?
He liked pickles, apparently, on stage.
If I'm gonna chew anybody out, I'm gonna have an HBO credit or some shit.
I get what he was doing, and I appreciate whatever he did. But like to me personally, I even in a good experience or a bad experience, you always take it as a lesson. Anyway, and that's my life theory. Like if I don't like you, I'm not just gonna sit there and talk shit. I'm gonna be like, why don't I like you, and why I need to be away from people like you. So you look at it as a lesson.
True. No, I mean, also, you helped me out as well. You helped me out. You got me hooked up with the Ontario Improv.
Yeah, I'm the one that vouched for you.
Yeah. So I do have to. I do
apologize right here, bro.
Hold on. I do have to apologize. No, but before that, I appreciate what you did.
No doubt, man.
And that's why I feel bad, because I know you gave me the opportunity, and I was doing good, but at that time I was.
Oh, you were killing it, dude. You were killing it. I was proud of you, man. For those people that don't know what's going on,
yes.
Here, let me explain. Carlos Loma, he was a hardworking comic. At that time, I
still am.
Yeah, no. He was at that time. You were just hustling, and nobody would give you an opportunity. So I was pretty in with the Ontario Improv at that time, and I said, "Don't worry about it. I will get you a show." Mm-hmm. I made some phone calls. I handled it. I vouched for him, and I said, he's great. Go ahead, do it. And they gave him a show, and you ran that show great. You were doing great. And I was like, cool, man. I vouched for it. It was cool. Like I was walking around with my chest high, bro. And what happened, bro? What happened?
Whoa!
What happened, bro?
Espérate, güey.
Why'd you have to have a birthday?
Well, I wanted to talk about. No, it wasn't a birthday party. What happened? I wanted to talk about this with my another comedian I'm gonna invite because he was there, and he kind of
a comedian or your therapist?
a comedian. Cooley.
Cooley, man. I love
so
Cooley.
Because he I almost got my ass whooped that day.
I heard. I wasn't there.
Well, the thing is that I was just drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot, and there was a lot of stress that I did not know how to manage. Plus personal issues that I had and a lot of stuff. And the manager, it was a new manager. I met him prior to that show that I got kicked out, and he was just like a jerk.
Which one was it?
I don't know. I forgot his name.
The black guy?
Yeah.
The military guy.
Yeah, I guess he was.
Yeah.
And then
he didn't last that long there.
He was just like.
He was rude with everybody.
Right. So me drinking my damn freaking tequila shots like a
liquid courage.
But later, but it got to the point where like I was just became addicted, and I got kicked out. I did a lot of I cursed a lot of people out, and I got drunk. They got me off the stage. But like all that stuff, it's based on what people tell me because I don't remember.
Is it true that what happened on stage that they were like, get off, and you're like, I dare you get me off, it's my show?
Oh, probably did. Probably.
He said, I dare you to get me off, it's my show.
No, I don't think I said that.
Somebody said that. You said that.
No, first of all,
dude, there was so many rumors though. It was like
well, yeah, like everything.
They were just like, dude, he groped a girl on stage, and then it turned into he raped a baby in front of people, and I was like, what? What happened, dude? I'm like, what happened?
No, well, first of all, I'm sure it wasn't. That's what I said because I was all belligerent, so I doubt they could sit like
right now. Were you belligerent like right now?
Well, anyways,
excuse me, my English.
I was drunk. I was shit faced. So
my headset unplugged, bro. Sorry about that.
Don't be breaking my equipment, dude.
All right.
No tenemos mucho dinero.
We don't have a budget.
We only have 2 bags of cans and shit.
I heard your dad's telling everybody you collect cans.
You don't.
You don't go.
You do?
No.
Don't be lying.
I recycle, bro.
For good conscience.
For a good conscience.
Screw that. It's like 40. Like I went to go recycle like 4 bags, and he gave me like $80. I was like, hell yeah.
Good for you, bro. Cool. Get that gig money, man. No matter what, man. Nothing like work.
There you go. See, Mr. Coach already. Hey, excuse me. No, I work for university. No, los botes me los levantan, cabrones.
Stupid.
I have a story about you too.
Tell me.
Because we talked about like who's the biggest cock blocker, and you did a cock block move on me
When?
when we went to I think was it Arizona? I think we went to Arizona.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay.
Damn, dude.
Tell the story.
DJ cock blocker to the max. Tell the story. So I was talking to this model from Un Modelo.
Yeah, she was cute. I remember.
Yeah, and I was she's like, oh, my boyfriend's in Texas. Yeah, boy, trying to spit game and shit. And every fucking time, man, fucking Cooch. Hey, Carlos, how's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
And then I took another half hour to convince her, like, hey, you know what? Don't worry.
It's not working out. I don't think
Right.
it's going to be.
No, and then fucking DjCooch. Hey, how's your kid, Carlos? I'm like, what the After ya se fue la verga, man. I was like, man, that's when I started kicking people and shit.
Dude,
Where's my apology for that?
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You would have been bad for her, bro. You were an alcoholic.
Of course. See how people are? Amargados and shit. He couldn't say, hey, you know what? He's getting one for, ta buena. Now, if you would have bragged about if I would have got a fat chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I told
you
everybody.
jerk.
You know what, dude? I honestly do miss those times. I went in. I know people. You hear it was a simpler time, and the fact is that it is. We're all grown up now. There's a lot of comics.
Well, we were growing up before.
Yeah, but it was so cool. Like I remember being with we did a casino ride in Arizona, and it was like Manny Maldonado, and you were there, and it was like.
Yeah.
It was just cool. There was no egos. There was no.
Oh yeah, that's when we put
had so much good
yeah,
time.
no, they had they had
Manny Maldonado.
yeah on the billboard.
Yeah, Manny Maldonado.
It had all of them. Oh, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't talk about that. No, we can't talk about it because that shit would be edited. Fucking the whole Arizona story.
Oh God.
That we'll be talking about. Starting. We'll be starting with us.
So we're working out. Remember when we went to church in Arizona?
That shit was missing. It was just cut to like, thank you for joining us.
That was years ago, though, man. That was before.
But also, let that bit now.
Why?
We can't talk about it because
He's married now, man.
Dude,
Congratulations, dude. Huh?
Thank you.
it's 10 years later and shit.
Yeah, that was years ago, bro. That was over 10 years ago.
So we were talking outside on camera, but relationships. I think it's very hard, very difficult if you're pursuing your dreams as a comedian. It's difficult to have a relationship, and that's why I don't put myself in that situation.
In those situations of your relationship, you have to find the right person. You have to, being an entertainer, being somebody that's always constantly on the road. You have to find somebody that's strong enough to understand what you do, and that has the.
How many times have you found that one?
I honestly, I had a relationship about 6 years.
What?
I was with my ex-girlfriend for about 6 years in total, and she understood everything that we had going on.
But it didn't work out, right?
It didn't work out at the end because it was on both ends, I guess.
That's what happens. Like,
but if you don't go
But
if you don't go out there and take that risk.
But okay, let me ask you a question. So you were with her for 6 years, right?
Yeah.
So how come you didn't take that leap?
To me, I couldn't afford it financially at that time. Honestly, why?
Dude, you could have got the universal hookups and all that stuff, dude.
I don't think like a moron, dude. Like I don't
what?
like some people that they just go and they do stuff like that, and okay, we'll figure it out. Like I've learned to like, hey, dude, just don't jump a gun. Don't go have a kid right now if you can't afford one. Like I want to. I see friends and family that do things and make mistakes, which I don't judge them.
You are.
No, I don't judge them. It's my opinion.
Is he
on
judging
them.
them?
No.
Get the
It's my opinion on them,
Marissa,
and I don't want to do that.
I'll tell the Arizona story later on.
Tell it.
No, but I mean,
Look, here's what it is. You need to be a very strong person yourself, and understand that in any relationship, I don't care if it's open relationship or if it's that person you're just dating.
Will you be open to an
going
open
out.
relationship?
No, I can't.
That's white people, right?
I can't. No, it's not my style.
But it's white people's. I haven't met any Mexicans who's open.
I know a lot of people that. Are
Well,
open
yeah, I'm sure,
relationships.
but Mexicans.
Yeah,
¿Cómo se llaman?
none of your fucking business.
You're gonna be like Trump. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of friends.
No,
a lot of people I heard.
A lot of friends, everybody. It's just like when it comes to relationship, you have to take a risk. How many people are married out there that are flight attendants that are like international doctors?
Screw that.
No, you
but,
gotta.
But no, okay. Like, I take it from a personal point. Like, okay, like I know myself, right? And I know I'm not gonna have the time. So why even go through
Then
that?
that's you.
Por eso.
That's you.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I'm seeing someone right now, and I make sure that I try to make as much time as I can, even though I have those. I'm a busy person. I figure it out, and we try to work it out. If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, great too. But at least we tried. That's my mentality.
How long you been in your current relationship?
Probably, it's like 3 months, man. 3.
Ah. Dile algo, cabrón. Man, I'm over getting grilled. I'm like 3 months.
You got no. I'm talking about that it's been like getting we've known each other for a while, but it's like that it's getting serious, and that things are and like I said, it's gonna get more difficult before it gets more easy.
Really? Fuck that shit. I just like the beginning. After that,
then that's you, man. That's your style. That's
well, yeah,
what you
I
want in your
understand.
life.
Of course, it's me, but I mean, it's kind of like when we talked about outside. That's why I don't choose. And you said, well, look at me. I make time. Well, yeah, that's you.
That's my goal.
Right. No, I mean, as far as like me, like relationship is just. For me, it's very hard to get close to somebody. That's my issue.
Okay.
And
Plus, this became therapy right now, dude.
plus, I being busy, I went back to school, work, and all that shit.
Then if you're not prepared, once again, I took.
Por eso me gustan like 2 or 3 viejas.
I think I took 2 years off. I took 2 years off of dating and everything like that, just to recreate myself, or just to work on myself after that. After I broke up with the ex.
Did you take it hard?
Yeah, it was really, really hard.
Yeah.
But
did you cry in the shower?
Yeah, I was like, why?
I'm telling you, man.
I felt like Carlos Loma at his comedy show. I just felt like shit, dude.
Hey.
At his birthday show.
I wasn't.
You can't kick me out, bitch. Like, yeah, you can, man.
I've been kicked out. I'm telling you, I've been kicked out of everywhere.
You have been kicked out of
MGM.
Pachanga.
I didn't get kicked out.
No, dude, we saved you.
I got rolled out.
You got rolled. They saw you rolling.
Give it a wins. Well, yeah, that's when I had a problem, dude. And
no, you know what? You know the fact that you actually look at them now and you say you admit them, first of all, and second, you look back and you all right, cool. Those are the mistakes I made. I'm gonna try to reset. The beautiful thing about yourself is you could always go back and say, okay, this was wrong. I need to work on this.
All right. Before we leave. Before we wrap up, is there anything that you're doing that you want people to follow you?
Oh yeah, of course. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Everything's at DjCooch, DjCooch. Right there. Oh, it's right there. Mm-hmm. That's special effects. Damn, it's that type of show, dude. You guys got a budget up in this bitch.
Pues para que mire los botes sí sirven, güey.
That's the first time, dude. You guys have an assistant. I saw Chepo in a skirt.
Well,
he's sexy, dude.
My assistant, she's not. She couldn't make it today.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that why Chepo has a skirt on right now?
Déjalo, güey. He has nice legs, dude.
I know he shaves, man. But I have a show coming up November 14th at the Ontario Improv, my birthday show.
So you can get free tickets or
no, actually they sell them now, man. So just make sure that show sells out every year. That birthday show sells out.
So how old are you gonna be?
40.
This was embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm old, man. Yeah, I need to retire, bro. And after that. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Like,
yeah, hey, but hey,
the fuck you talking talking about, bro?
Well, you asked me how old are you? 39. I said it right away. I asked you how old you be.
I'm 40.
Hey, babe.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, dude, it's time, man. Retire, bro. Just let it go. Now, and then after that, I'm gonna be at the South Point Casino.
Fucking whatever, dude. You're fucking doing cruise ships and shit. You're at the end of your career and shit.
I'm at the end of my career. All right, good to know.
hey. Empezaste tú, güey.
He's all mad. Look at him, dude. Why are you mad, bro?
Because, man.
Why are you mad?
Because. You know what? It didn't hit me. It didn't hit my.
Because you can't?
No. It didn't hit me.
What?
At 38, I felt good.
Dude,
At 39, that's when I was like, oh, shit.
Look, bro, like, I think you and me talked, like, I got really sick. I got really, really sick. Was in the hospital for a while. It was really bad. It didn't look good at all. Ever since that happened to me, like,
There was another incident as well, too, right?
I got carjacked one time, and then after that, I got really sick a couple years back. Nobody really knew about it. But
Why is that?
I got some immune infection.
Damn.
That had nothing.
Didn't see it that way.
I was just stressed out. I was in a bad situation, and just kind of stress will get you. And if you're not taking care of yourself,
So, by the grace of God, you're here, and
Yeah,
I
man, so
appreciate-
thank God.
And you're one of the few comedians that I'm cool with, and I know I talk about shit and all that stuff, but at the end, I'm grateful for the opportunity you gave me.
No doubt.
And
You're doing your
I wish you the best in your comedy career, and hope you come to the show again. And
Oh, no doubt, man. Cool.
Cool?
Well, I'll come back. I want to meet your dad.
We'll do one in Spanish.
We'll do one in Spanish. I'm down to that.
Okay.
All right. Yo, thanks for
Is there
the
anything
invite,
you wanna add?
Just follow me, Harvey's Comedy Club in Portland, Oregon. I'll be up there. Las Vegas, South Point Casino. The cruises, the Punchliners, and then Ontario Improv, November 14th.
Órale.
God bless
What time
you
is the
guys.
show?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So buy the tickets. Go to DjCooch. He's going to link up the tickets there. So thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We'll be back. Thank you, DjCooch.